Ghana has taken delivery of 244,800 doses of Johnson & Johnson vaccines under the Africa Union's African Vaccine Acquisition Trust initiative, and this is expected to support the ongoing vaccination exercise in the country. On August 7, the government of Ghana took delivery of the first batch of 177,600 doses of Johnson & Johnson vaccines. As of August 20, Ghana had received 1,763,550 doses of COVID-19 vaccines. In handing over the vaccines to the Ministry of Health for onward distribution, the Senior Specialist Digital and Internal Communications and Events at Afrexim Bank, Ama Amwa, said the purchase of the Johnson & Johnson vaccine would help government's aim of achieving 60% herd immunity.
AVAT is a partnership of AU member states who have come together to lead the continent in the acquisition of vaccines for the continent, in order to ensure that we are able to achieve the 60% herd immunity against COVID-19. So today we are here representing AVAT to hand over the second batch of vaccines of 244,800,000 to the government of Ghana through the Ministry of Health. Under this AVAT partnership, African Export and Import Bank, Afrexim Bank, signed the agreement on behalf of the continent through a $2 billion facility.
In accepting the vaccines on behalf of the government, Chief Director at the Ministry of Health, Kwabena Boadu Oku Afari, thanked all partners who were involved in the acquisition of the vaccine.
The most important thing is that this is a purchase by the government of Ghana. All along, we've been receiving donations, we've been receiving grants, but this is these are vaccines that have been acquired by the taxpayers' money. So it is the people of Ghana who have bought this vaccine, and the government of Ghana is receiving these on behalf of the people of Ghana. This is to help us achieve the 60% herd immunity. That doesn't mean that if we go beyond the 60%, we will not take it. We want to do 100%, and therefore, if we get more, we will take more.
Ghana has just taken delivery of some new Johnson & Johnson vaccines to augment the ongoing vaccination exercise. Reporting for Citi News, my name is Enosafo.
In a viral video on social media, some persons were seen demonstrating how phones could easily stick on body parts of persons who have been vaccinated. In reacting to this, officials from the Ghana Health Service say there is no truth in the assertion, as the vaccines are not responsible for that.
Some of the people who claim their phones got stuck after taking the vaccine to actually demonstrate in our presence, and they did, yes. We saw the phones getting stuck momentarily before falling to the ground. So what we found out was that those that had their phones sticking to the upper arm, the skin had a sticky substance. Normally, the skin produces a substance we call sebum, and this sebum is oily and wax-like substance to protect the skin. So when you've not washed, or let's say it's been a while since you washed that part, not a while like a day, but immediately after you've taken your shower, with time you accumulate sebum on the skin.
Dr. Michael Roxneje revealed that since March 2021, there has not been any adverse side effects of the vaccines being administered, and that the people in the Ashanti region are not in danger.
The vaccines that we've given out from March up to date, we've had records of just a little above 2,000 adverse events following immunization. And we classify it so to be any medical event that occurs after vaccination, because we want to have this broad scope to be able to investigate all events. you know that people who have taken the vaccine and those who haven't may still die from events that are not related, which is why we're still looking into any reports from such cortices, death or any hospitalization.
Meanwhile, the ongoing exercise to give second doses of the AstraZeneca vaccines has entered its second day. Dr. Michael Roxner says, although the Ghana Health Service encountered few challenges that delayed the exercise, all issues have now been addressed.
For Citi News, I'm Edward Upon Malfo, Ashanti Regional Health Directorate.
Health workers and recipients of the first dose of the COVID-19 vaccine are receiving their second doses in the Bono East region. The exercise, which was launched in Kintampo on Tuesday, August 31st, 2021, is to give second jabs to persons who took their first shots in March this year. In speaking to Citi News, the Bono East Health Director called on all who qualified for their second jabs to get fully vaccinated.
We have gotten the share of our vaccines for Bono East. We received some consignment for the Johnson & Johnson and then also for the AstraZeneca. If you look at the population of where we are suffering, and from the discussion that we had, we are going to deploy the Johnson & Johnson in these 4 major districts, especially for the security agencies, because our plan is to actually drive people to adhere to the protocols of COVID. And if once the security agencies are going to lead that, we believe that they are the first people to be vaccinated. And then followed by that, if you look at the people who are really dying, it's 50 and more, especially with comorbid issues.
He further called on residents to follow the president's directives to avert the further spread of the coronavirus.
We have recorded 1,620 cases. So we are not even at the end of the year, we are more than half of what we recorded in 2020. And the sad thing is, almost about 30% of all these cases were recorded from July till this time. So you can see the number. June, the highest number that we got during the week was 6. But from July up till now, we have recorded more than 500 cases. So you can obviously see where we are. In terms of the genomic sequencing, the ones that we received recently, about 90% of them were Delta variants. But the good thing, and I'm here to proclaim the good thing, what we can do, is that irrespective of whatever strain or variant we are talking about, as we all know, the value is what? The same, in terms of how it should be prevented.
Reporting from Kintampo, I am Michael Chachuaholu, Citi News.